I'm just going to take you through some of the geology from one of our recent drill holes at our Ickery gold deposit. This is hole 121070, and the headline intercept for that hole was 122 meters at 5.4 grams per ton gold. And you can see here that the mineralized zone starts after a large sequence of barren ultramafics. Gold mineralization is strongly associated with pyrite, and you can see that the grade kicks up very sharply where you get intense pyrite alteration, disseminated pyrite through the zone here, giving us 70.8 grams per ton at the start of the mineralized zone. You can see that the gold mineralized zone is associated with early quartz carbonate veining and a strong fusidic alteration as well. You can see here in this particular drill hole. And as you move on into the main mineralized zone, you can see that the amount of red staining picks up, and this is associated with a hematite overprint. And some of these red minerals are K-feldspar, so there is a potassic alteration event associated with the mineralization. And you can see here again where you get intense zones of pyritization, grades of up to 12 grams per ton gold here. The controls on these high grades appear to be strongly associated with contacts between relatively narrow sedimentary units within the ultramafics, within the altered ultramafics, and you get high grades at contacts as well as within these sedimentary intercalations within the zone. And as you move on down this hole, you start to see that we have a strong potassic overprint here, where you get some more high grades and intense pyrite alteration, 43 grams per ton here in a zone that also includes 24 grams per ton and 12 and 20. Another one of the key features of this zone is that you have lots of brecciated textures, and we have a series of different breccias here at Ickery. There are early tourmaline hosted breccias and later quartz carbonate and carbonate breccias which cut across everything, and these also seem to localize some of the gold, particularly at their contacts. Deformation is a key controlling factor for gold mineralization. A lot of these intercalated sedimentary units that I've referred to are very tightly folded with multiple fold hinges in a very short wavelength fold hinges. And these control a lot of the high-grade mineralization, and that's what contributes to the very broad intercepts that we have at Ickery. And if you continue around here, the gold mineralizing event continues, and you can see some very nice breccias here. This is one of the late carbonate breccias, which are quite buggy in nature, and there's hematite staining and feldspar, particularly around the margins, and pyrite concentrations, and these are well mineralized with 13 grams per ton in this particular one. Disseminated pyrite throughout the whole mineralizing zone, overprinting the early quartz siderite veins, which are themselves quite deformed. And as you come into other sedimentary intercalations, you can see that the pyrite grade, the pyrite content is quite elevated, and associated gold grades with that. And as I said, particularly at the margins of those sedimentary intercalations. You get some strong albertization of a lot of those more felsic sedimentary layers, and you can see here this brown color is also associated with strong pyrite alteration and associated gold grades. And this is albite alteration is very common in other parts of the deposit, particularly in the west, which controls a lot of the near-surface high-grade material. The mineralized zone continues over several tens of meters, controlled by an overall broader strain envelope and folded intercalations of sedimentary material within that altered ultramafic halo. So this drill hole has an overall mineralized intercept of 122 meters at 5.4 grams per ton. It's part of our ongoing infill program at Ickery, where we are further constraining the high-grade zone and defining the margins to the broader mineralizing envelope as it moves into the altered ultramafics on the south side and into albertized felsic sediments on the north side. Our ongoing drill programs at Ickery also include a series of exploration and step-out drill holes to further define the mineralized envelope and contribute to next resource upgrade at Hickory.